super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
Right here. Welcome everyone to the Parker Kurth YouTube channel. My name is, well, obviously, Parker Kurth. I am a full-time triathlete, not a pro yet. Maybe one day if I figure out a way to stop overtraining and actually listen to my coach. Speaking of coaches, I'm also a full-time coach with nvdmcoaching. If you are looking for a triathlon coach, a run coach, maybe not a swim coach, a bike coach, or no, I was gonna say life coach, but haven't figured that part out yet. But if you're looking for a triathlon coach especially, then definitely feel free to shoot me an email. I'll have all my socials listed in the description box below. And if you're new to the channel, then welcome. Go ahead, as the GOAT of triathlon once said,
subscribe, like, and have fun.
That way, when you subscribe, you'll be tuned in to lots more fun videos of me. Usually I post training footage, race recaps. However, every now and then when I pick up a new piece of gear, I like to review it for you guys so you don't have to waste your money if it's not good, or you can go and spend some money if it is good. And in today's case, well, you may want to hide your wallets, because after watching this review, you're probably going to want to pick up the brand new Asics Superblast 2. These are the shoes that I'm going to be talking about and reviewing today. I picked them up a few weeks ago at my local running store, the Naperville Running Company. Highly recommend going and check them out. If you're ever in the Chicagoland area, they truly are the best running store around. Can't say enough good things about them, especially two of my favorite workers there, Nolan and John. They are the best. If they're working, then definitely ask for them. But as I was saying, recently I picked up these Asics Superblast 2. I was looking for a new kind of speed shoe. In the past, I have used the Kinvara 12s, and they were kind of reaching the end of their lives. I think I had two pairs, and both of them were at 500 miles. And I also have a pair of the Brooks Hyperion, which are at like 400 miles. So they are pretty much done and dusted, so I had to pick these up. Speaking of these, they cost me $200, so they were not too cheap. But as you will find out during this video, I think they are worth it. Some more facts and figures for you. Let me pull them up right here. The stack height, which is how high this heel. Oh, and really quickly, I did get these in a size 9.5. That's what I usually get. They fit pretty true to size. But as I was saying, the stack height is 42.88 millimeters, and the drop is 3 millimeters, which means the 4-foot stack height is 39.88. Now the weight, these weighed in at 9 ounces, which is a little bit heavier than the Asics Superblast 1. I, however, did not try the Asics Superblast 1, so I will not be comparing this version to the previous version. And the last bit of information, or the last fact and figure, I guess I should let you guys know, is that there is no plate in this shoe. And that is actually one of the primary reasons why I end up getting this. I did not want a speed shoe, or a shoe that I would do my speed workouts in, with a plate. I like to keep my plated shoes for racing only. I do think there is actually some good science and good reasons to use carbon shoes for workouts or long runs. I think that they reduce impact, can help with recovery, and just put less strain on your feet and your muscles overall. However, for me, it's more like a mental thing, honestly. When the carbons come out, that means it's time to race. Now, I will do a few last key sessions in the carbons, you know, a week or two out from a race, but day-to-day training, I don't like to wear carbons. And so that's why I did go with these and not some like the Nike Vaporfly, or there's a few, I think there's a Nike Streakfly. I'm not sure if that is a plate in it or not. But I know there's a few other speed shoes out there that do have plates in them. However, I didn't want to go with a plated workout shoe. So you're probably asking yourself, Parker, how do these shoes feel? And I gotta tell you, they feel pretty darn good. That being said, at the slower speeds, they are a little sluggish. When I first put them on, honestly, I was expecting these to be pretty darn amazing. I've heard amazing reviews. I was super excited to try them on. And then when I first put them on, I'm like, nothing too special. However, the first workout I did in them, man, as soon as you start picking up the speed, they are very responsive. They're actually, think of kind of like an Invincible 3. Like, so that the cushion you get with an Invincible 3 but lighter and just has more pop in it. That's the best way I can describe it. As soon as I got moving, they responded exactly how I wanted them to, and they rolled forward nicely, and they just helped the speed come. It's as simple as that. Another shoe you could compare them to, the Novablast 4, which are a pretty popular easy run shoe. I think they're similar to those as well, but these are just, like I mentioned, a bit more responsive. You'll definitely be wanting to choose these over the Novablast 4 if you are looking to do some more up-tempo work. Now on to the pros and cons, what I liked and what I disliked about this shoe. One of the things, honestly, and this may not be a pro for all you, is the fact that there's no carbon plate. Like I mentioned, I was looking for a good trainer, a good speed shoe that doesn't have a plate, and honestly, there's not too many out there nowadays. And so I was very excited to hear that this Asics Superblast does not have a plate. And so when race day does come around, I can still use that mental trick, I guess, of putting on plated shoes for race day. And in my workouts, I can stick to these. Another pro is that they're definitely pretty bouncy. Like I mentioned, as soon as I got moving, they responded. It's similar to almost like an Alpha Fly. Think of the bounce and the responsiveness you get with like an Alpha Fly when you start picking up the speed, but maybe not quite to that extent as you don't have a plate. But man, yeah, I have been loving doing workouts in these, and I'm definitely going to be defaulting to these shoes for any speed workouts that I have coming up. Another pro is that they seem pretty darn durable. I've been wearing these on the Prairie Path. I probably have about 50 miles on them as of filming this review, and as you guys can see, there really is no wear and tear on the bottom of the shoe. Has a good traction. I did not notice any slippage whatsoever. I've been running in some, I'm in the Midwest, and we have not had the nicest conditions here at the start of spring. So in the snow, the rain, mud, I did clean them for this review, so there's that. But yeah, no slippage, felt durable, no issues of my heel sliding out either. My foot felt locked in, and honestly, overall, pretty darn good shoe. That being said, there are some cons. It is a little bit on the heavier side, especially coming from the Convara 12s. Those were very minimal, and the Brooks Hyperion. Those are both very minimal, almost no cushion whatsoever, or at least not a lot. So these are a little bit heavier than those. That being said, compared to the Vomeros, which I just picked up, or like I mentioned, the Invincible 3s, they are lighter than those. So it's kind of in the middle ground. Another con, as I mentioned, if you're running slower, like your easy recovery days, these are gonna feel a little sluggish, honestly, and I would not recommend these for your easy shuffles, or honestly anything less than, an up-tempo kind of run. Lastly, the noise. This may not be a con to all of you guys, however, they are a little bit on the louder side. If you're on the track, people will definitely hear you coming. It's kind of similar, honestly, to the Alpha Fly 3s. I don't think it's as loud as those because it doesn't have like the air bubble, but definitely, yeah, they're not silent by any means. You're not going to be sneaking up on anyone in these shoes. However, if you want people to move out of your way, then honestly, that could be a pro. So at the end of the day, do I recommend these? Yes. If you're looking for a speed shoe, then 100. Oh, I should also probably mention Asics definitely did not pay me to film this review. I actually paid for these with my own money. Sadly, I didn't get these as a birthday gift either. I got the Vomeros as a birthday gift, but I had to pay for these out of my own pocket. Wasn't cheap, but as I was saying, I would recommend picking these up if you are looking for, another speed shoe, something to put on your feet for some track workouts. You're looking to pick up the speed, you're looking for some responsiveness, but you also want some cushion. You want some more durability, logging some longer reps, really up in the mileage. I think this strikes that perfect middle ground, pun intended. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this shoe review. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried them, if you picked them up, what you guys thought. And please actually let me know how these compare to the Novablast 4, because like I mentioned, I don't have those, and I was actually thinking of picking them up. So let me know what you guys think. And I may be looking for one more pair of speed shoes just so I have something to rotate. So if you guys have any recommendations, please also drop those below. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be back with more training footage before you know it. Maybe in these shoes.